Hi friends, I am Arun from Bangalore Defense Academy. This is a special video for the cadets or for the soldiers, those who are writing ACC examination in the month of August. I know you are in a very tough situation, balancing your service on one side and the academics on one side. The biggest challenge with any soldier today is how to clear this ACC examination. Friends, believe me, the easiest and the best scoring examination in the competitive examination field is what ACC examination. You don't require any much formal coaching or like your formal hard work kind of thing. If you are strong in basic maths and basic of GK and something like that, you can easily clear. So friends, this exam it is considered like for days. This exam goes on for days and hardly some people are selected by the commanding officer to write this examination. So here I am for the candidate those who want to clear this examination in the first attempt, or if this is your last attempt, this will be the video which will make you shine, which will make you crack this examination. And for SSP, don't worry, whatever you are, whoever you are, try to depict the same personality there in SSP. Friends, when it comes to ACC examination, there are four exams, you know it very well, that is ACT, CJAT, then ICET, that is communication and English knowledge test, right? Friends, you have something called as essay, right? Then don't worry about this English part, right? Anyway, according to my experience, the students, those who write this examination, at least in the basics of English, they can clear this ACT. ICET. Now, when it comes to ACC examinations, the second part that is CJAT, right? CJAT mainly focus on maths, then you focus on reasoning, and then in GK you focus on what are the countries and the capitals, and after that you have to focus a little bit of the ancient history, medieval history, modern history. 2-3 questions are directly asked. So keep watching this video. I will tell you slowly each and everything, the GK part, the current affairs, something like that. In the last ACC examination, it was asked, a question was asked, who was the president of Syria? Who is the president of Syria? So Syria president was Bashar al-Assad, and now they may ask you the capital of Sudan. See now Sudan there is a issue going on. In Libya the issue is going on. So what is the capital of Sudan? What is the currency? Something 2-3 questions they may ask you from African continent or some other continent. Friends, this is what it is. If you are preparing for SSP, you have to currently update your knowledge, and this video you please continue watching it. The subject wise I'm going to detail give you a strategy how to prepare, how to manage your time, and what kind of questions will be asked in maths, how to solve it in a short tricks and all. Friends, this is what it is. Let us begin the questions and answers. Let's begin with something called a general mental ability test. General mental ability test. Ability test. This is called as GMAT. Now, how to score marks in GMAT? The chapters here it is coding, decoding. Then you have something called analogy. Then you have classification series, word formation, ranking test, direction sense test. Friends, now where you should focus, the scoring mark here is whatever subject you know that you first focus. Like for example, direction test. It is very easy to write direction test. Like if a person started towards north, he turns towards east 5 kilometers, then he turns towards south 5 kilometers. So what is the position from his starting point? They'll ask you this, from here to here what is the distance? That kind of question they will ask you. Then blood relation, pointing to a man. See, if it is brother, sibling, or cousin, they all will come in the same age group, or friend, or something like that. Father, mother, uncle, aunt, they all will come in the next group. Grandfather, grandmother, they will come in next, something like that. Okay, so first you have to read the complete sentence, make a diagram like this, and proceed with the question. Next, if you see, you have something called as Venn diagrams. Venn diagram is the most easiest, and just it requires little seconds to try to understand what they are asking. See, for example, if I ask like boys, okay, boys, girls, students, okay, boys, girls, students, these are the words. Now, how to draw this Venn diagram? See, all boys, including all boys and girls, can be called as students. So for students, I am making a big circle. Okay, then this is boys and this is girls. So this is a kind of Venn diagram question. Try to correlate between this. What is the relation between these boys and girls and the students? So take the major part first. For example, I will give you another example like for furniture. Okay, we have furniture, then we have chair, and then we have table. See now, chair and table. Chair is little different and table is little different, but together they can called as furniture. So for furniture, I will make a bigger circle. Then we have chair, then we have table. Okay, so this requires little presence of mind. This GMAT is very easy to crack. Okay, just focus on coding, decoding. See, what is this coding, decoding, and all? See, suppose if a letter is there, it is written as 1, 2, 3. So what apple is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, then pineapple is written as what? Okay, this kind of question they will ask you. So it is very easy to score here. Okay, need not, and there is no shortcut in this. Please do keep in mind there is no shortcut in this kind of this paper when it comes to general mental ability test. Now, coming to the next part, that is current affairs, current and general affairs. Friends, you are going to write this exam in the month of August. So, what are the current affairs or general affairs? For example, Sudan is in news from many days because of the revolution there. The president who was removed was Omar al-Bashir. Okay, Omar al-Bashir. Last time in ACC examination, they have asked something called as who is the president of Syria because Syria was in news. So this time they may ask you what is the capital of Sudan, North Sudan. That is, there are two Sudan, South Sudan and Sudan. So the capital of Sudan is Khartoum. Keep in mind, the capital of Sudan is Khartoum. And here Omar al-Bashir was removed and now military rule is going on. Till now it is not clear whether military is going to rule or whether civilian governments are going to rule. So this is what is going to happen in the uh, GK or the current affairs. This is one thing. Then they may ask you the World Cup. Okay, who won the World Cup cricket ICC World Cup? It was by England. Who was the captain? Okay, they will ask you like this: who is the captain? Then you have to focus on this kind of sports news. Then recently Hima Das, okay, Indian athlete, is performing very well. So how much meter she is running? Okay, how much time she is taking? These kind of questions are asked in armed forces examination, like when it comes to especially army. Okay. Then coming to the next static part. So first let us get strong in the static part. I'll quickly do the revision. Okay, here we'll start with something called as geography first. Geo. Okay. Now, when it comes to geography, immediately this is India. Okay, this is India. What are the countries surrounded? This is Pakistan, then Afghanistan, then China, then Nepal, then Bhutan, then Bangladesh, and Myanmar. Here we have Sri Lanka, and then we have Maldives. So these are the countries which is surrounded by India. Okay. Now coming to the rivers. When it comes to rivers, we have North Indian River, Central River, and South Indian River. In North Indian River, we have Brahmaputra, then Indus, and then we have Ganga and Yamuna. Okay. Now, Indus is called as Singi Kampam. Keep in mind, Indus is called as Singi Kampam. That means lion's mouth. That means lion's mouth. Brahmaputra is called as Zangpo. It is called as Zangpo. Okay. Now, Ganga is another river from Himalayas. Yamuna is another river from Himalayas. What are the tributaries of this Ganga and all? Once they have asked the tributaries of Indus, and it was completely different. Okay, Indus have the following tributaries. Just keep in mind that is Jhelum. These are main tributaries. Jhelum. Then we have Chenab. Then we have Ravi. Then we have BS. And then we have Satluj. These are the tributaries of Indus. Now, what are the tributaries of Yamuna? We have Chambal. Then we have Sol. Then we have Betwa. And then we have Kane. And we have Sindh. These are the tributaries of Yamuna river. Okay, and Brahmaputra also has a tributary that is Lohit. Then we have Dihang and we have Manas. Okay, these are the tributaries of Brahmaputra. Okay, and Ganga has tributaries like Ghagra, okay, Ghagra, Gandak, Kosi. Okay, then there is a long list. You just try to check it here. No time of explaining everything. I'm just giving you a glance of what to study and what not to study. So after this geography, they'll ask you which is the oldest mountain or which is the youngest mountain, fold mountain, something like that. Okay. So friends, do keep in mind Aravalli is the oldest mountain in India and Himalaya is the youngest mountain. So what are the highest peak? Then what are the rivers flowing? What are the what are the states, important cities lying on it? This kind of question they will ask you in our geography. Then apart from this, like sometimes they may ask you rivers from South India. So coming to the North Indian river, we have seen all those things. In Central river, we have Narmada and we have Tapi. These two rivers flow in west direction. These two river in west direction, and one more river it flows in east direction, that is Mahanadi. Okay, Mahanadi flows in east direction. Mahanadi is called as sorrow of Orissa. This kind of questions are expected. Kosi is called as sorrow of Bihar, and Damodar is called as sorrow of Bengal. Damodar sorrow of Bengal, Kosi sorrow of Bihar, and Mahanadi sorrow of Orissa. Coming down south, we have river Godavari. We have river Godavari. Godavari is the Dakshin Ganga of India. Okay, so after these rivers, they may ask you something like plateaus, okay, Garo, Kaisi, Jaintia, something like that, and coastal regions, not much important. Maybe one or two question from this geography and not much. So focus on rivers, that's it. Need not go to other chapter like minerals and coals and all. Okay. Coming to the next, we will quickly discuss something like ancient history. Ancient history just focus on who was the founder of dynasty. Okay, Mauryan dynasty. Mauryan dynasty was founded by Chandragupta Maurya. After Chandragupta Maurya, it was Bindusara, and then we have Ashoka. Okay, Ashoka turned his whole India into Buddhism. Keep in mind Buddhism, and here he used something like as Prakrit language and all those language. Okay, Chandragupta Maurya turned out to be a Jainist monk, and he was turned out to be Jainist monk due to a monk called as Bhadrabahu. Bhadrabahu, keep this in mind. And Bhadrabahu and Chandragupta Maurya, they come down south to Karnataka here. Okay, from Uttar Pradesh, they come down to Karnataka. So, from your ACC exam point of view, who was the monk responsible for conversion of Jainism? It was Bhadrabahu. Then, who was the monk responsible for Ashoka turn out to be Buddhism? That is Upagupta. Okay, that is who? Upagupta. That's it. So, after this, if you move on forward, they will ask you more questions on, for example, Buddhism, Jainism, and all those things. Okay, Buddha, which place he was born, then Lumbini, something like that. When it comes to armed forces, army exam especially, they focus on Buddhism much, so you have to give little importance on it. So we have four jewels. Okay, four jewels of Buddhism and eight noble paths. Okay, eight noble paths. Please do check it. What are this? They may ask you in exam. Then after that, we have something called as like words like Dharma Chakra Pravartana. Okay, Dharma Chakra Pravartana. What is this? Then Mahaparinirvana. Mahaparinirvana. These words you have to check it what it is regarding Buddhism. Then we have something called as Jainism. In Jainism, you have to focus what about the three jewels. When it comes to Jainism, we have three jewels. Okay, so this is what about ancient histories. Then medieval history is very easy. I have made some videos on medieval history in my previous like channel. You can just go and check in the YouTube videos. There is a video on ancient history and medieval history and modern history also. So enough of this history part. Then when we talk about the polity, they will ask you fundamental right kind of questions. Okay, there are how many fundamental rights? Six fundamental rights. So what are those? From article number 12, or let us take from 14 to 32. At least you should know by heart what is 14, 15, 16, 32. Because according to my experience, they are asking what is article number 19, what is 21, what is 20. They have asked in this ACC examination. So please do keep eye on it. Then when it comes to parliament chapter, they will ask you Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, and president. We have money bill can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. This kind of bills they will question they will ask you. Rajya Sabha we have 12 nominated members. Money bill can be with Rajya Sabha for maximum of 14 days. Okay, this kind of question they may ask. Then after this, moving to the economic, they will ask you the budget thing. Okay, budget. Who is the finance minister? Then what? Which article talks about the budget session? Something like that. Got it. So this is something like static parts. Okay, just give a glance on something like that. If you have some doubt, you can just ask in comment section. Now coming to interactive communicative English. English is very easy. As far as we have seen, candidates even if they attempt or try to fill the question papers or the answer sheets, they get like easy mark. And here the question is very easy. Okay, don't worry about this English. Okay, it is just a qualifying nature. Consider it as a qualifying nature. Now coming to the academic contest test, we have something called as physics. Physics as a subject. In physics, they are asking questions from light as a chapter and sound as a chapter. These are very important because this is where applications are filled up with. Okay, light, sound, and if you have time, you can just go and read heat and waves as a chapter or magnetism. That's it, friends. Don't read too much. And units and dimension, definitely one question you can expect. What is a unit of mass, or what is a unit of light, or something like that? What is meant by light year? What is a atomic number? Something like that they may ask you. So coming to the next part, that is chemistry. In chemistry, what are the expected questions? They may ask you what is the chemical name of subcompound. For example, what is NaCl? This is sodium chloride. This is nothing but common salt. So what is meant by baking soda? What is meant by washing soda? Okay, this kind of question they will ask you. This is from chemistry perspective. Coming to biology, biology is the easiest part, health and nutrition. So what will happen if some vitamin is not there? Okay, this kind of question they'll ask. If vitamin A is not there, B is not there, that's it. Direct questions in ACC and nothing more to worry. And please do keep in mind, even if you don't know the answer, try to tick it because here there is no negative system. Okay, keep this in mind. So you are very lucky. Coming to the last and the very important and this is where there will be a competition. For example, mathematics. Friends, mathematics is very easy, and almost everyone they are going to focus on maths because they knew that if their maths answers are correct, they are going to clear this examination, right? So here, what is the goal? Go with some easier chapter first. Okay, first take example HCF and LCM. Okay, take HCF and LCM. Try to solve that HCF and LCM questions one by one. Hardly take 10 questions and direct questions. See, the favorite question here is, for example, like three bells are ringing at 10 seconds, 12 seconds, and 15 seconds. Okay, they started ringing together, and after this interval, so what is the next time they will ring together? So you have to take LCM, you'll get the answer. So this type of question, this types you focus and not focus on it. Then simplification, it is very easy. You have to take little time, add, plus use BOD-MAS rule. Keep in mind, use BOD-MAS rule. Bracket, then division, then multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Then after that, you have something called as average. Okay, average, they will ask you the cricket score. Okay, in 10 innings, the score is so much. So in 11th inning, how much should he score? Something like that. Then percentage chapter. Okay, for any beginner or any person who want to crack this exam, he should be very good in percentage. Okay, percentage is easy, just presence of mind. Try to do easier questions. See, ACC is not the level of SSC CGL or UPSC level. They are asking very easy and direct question, so you need not worry. Okay, so that is average, percentage, profit and loss. As far as we have seen, there is direct question. Profit is equal to SP minus CP, and profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100. Okay, if you know this formula, the things are easy. And CP minus SP, again loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100. That's it, friends. With these two formula, you can solve profit and loss questions. Okay, and there is no tough questions in this. Okay, then coming to very important chapter, that is time and work. Two persons are going to do the job. Okay, so together they will do it in how many days? This kind of question they will ask you. If you are good in time and work, you can pipes and system can also be solved easily. Take 4 questions, and if you are not getting, just comment in our comment section. We are ready to solve it. Time, distance, speed is one more important thing where you have to keep in mind the length of the train and the length of the platform. You have to add to get the total distance. Okay, the train is here and the platform is here. You have to add to get the total distance. Okay, fine. Now if you are and one more thing, there are some logics. If there is an object going in this direction and another object going in this direction, to find the relative speed you have to subtract. And now if the train is going in this direction, another train is coming in opposite direction, you have to add to get the relative speed. Got it? So this is what you have to understand in time, distance, speed, and go ahead with the questions. If your time, distance, speed is good, you can solve other questions like boats and stream and all other chapters. Friends, maths is very very important, and please do keep in mind, suppose if you don't know any question, just write whatever comes in your mind. Okay, just write whatever you feel that this may be the answer. Okay, you can just there is no negative, that's one good thing. Okay, and if you are serious, little studious, or you know little bit of math, little bit of GK, this exam will be cleared easily. Okay, and definitely you can expect for the call letter. Fine. Then other than that, you have area, geometry, heights and distance, and something like that. Then when it comes to this examination, they will ask you a different kind of reasoning. For example, this rectangle consists of boys. This circle consists of girls, and there will be a triangle like this. This consists of teacher. Okay, so here they will ask you how many of them are not students or not teachers, something like that. Okay, so just try to understand, this is like number of students or teachers, this is number of boys, number of girls. Try to segregate, and whatever numbers are there, just look it carefully and find out the answer. So this will be a type of question in reasoning, nothing else. Okay. So your exams will be easy when it compared to the other examination, like what we say territorial army and AFCAT and all other examination. So I think that I have done a little bit of revision, not complete revision, because here there is no time for you to explain everything in detail. And I have please do keep in mind, I have made videos on history and geography. That's the reason why I was running fast. Okay, modern history, ancient history, I have made videos. You can just go and watch the video in the channel. And geography, I have made a detailed video on Indian geography for more than 45 minutes. Okay, you can avail the benefit of this free of cost. Any doubt you have, you can comment it. And when it comes to maths you have to solve on your own. And when you don't get, when your logics are not applying or not getting or not right, then you can ask us any doubt. We are happy to help you. So this is what it is from our side. If you have any doubt, you can please do comment it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Jai Hind. This is Bangalore Defense Academy.